Trump administration plans to make citizenship test harder. The Trump administration is planning to make the test applicants take for U.S. citizenship more difficult, with a higher bar for passing and potentially an essay requirement. Speaking at an event hosted by the Center for Immigration Studies think tank in Washington Thursday, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Director Joseph Edlow called the current test just too easy, arguing that it allows for people to be coached through the immigration process who may not qualify for citizenship under U.S. law. The potential changes, which do not seem to be imminent, are the latest move by the Trump administration to add more stringent scrutiny to applicants for U.S. citizenship. Last week, USCIS said it would resume interviewing applicants' neighbors and co-workers, restoring. The move reflects what immigration analysts and advocates have described as a shift in USCIS mission away from customer service for those navigating the U.S. immigration and naturalization process toward a concerted effort to root out abuses and fraudulent applications. Edlow embraced the idea that USCIS is primarily an enforcement agency in his remarks, as he pledged to combat malfeasance in the immigration system. "I am declaring war on fraud," Edlow said. "I am declaring war on anyone that is coming to this country and wants to get a benefit, but doesn't want the responsibility of what it means to actually be a U.S. citizen." The agency also submitted a final rule Thursday expanding its law enforcement apparatus. In a release explaining the policy change, the agency argued that having its own body of special agents who will work in tandem with other law enforcement arms will help it combat cases of fraud and uphold U.S. national security. "Having agents there who can help do detective work, investigate some of these cases is going to help us get to the right decision and make these decisions so we can move forward with the integrity of the system," Edlow explained. Some argue that while fraud certainly does exist in the immigration system, it is not as rampant a problem as Edlow makes it out to be, and note that USCIS already has structures in place to detect fraud. "It reflects a certain premise that people are manipulating and misusing the system," said Doris Meissner, a former Immigration and Naturalization Service Commissioner who now leads the U.S. Immigration Policy Program at the Migration Policy Institute think tank in Washington. "That's the opposite of why USCIS was created, and it is the opposite of what we know about the legal immigration system."